offensive line graded out these first 2 games?
Not very good. Next question.
Anybody played well as Grant Herman's?
Grant Herman's is Matt McCann, and obviously those two have played the most, so they should play the best because they've seen had the most reps, seen the speed of the game. The other kids have gotten in there and they've never played before. So the last 2 weeks, you're looking at guys that are playing for the first time in Nevada, the second time at Vanderbilt, and the speed of the game is a lot more than it is in practice, and that's what I tell them. And they got to bring their intensity, and that's what it comes down to. And right now, it is a work in progress.
You guys have thrown the ball 104 times, but given up 1 sack.
Yeah, that's what they told me today. So I didn't even know that. I knew we didn't give up any last week, and I knew we gave up the 1 at Nevada, but I did not know that we threw it 104 times. So that's a good compliment for them to have. That's also something that TCU is looking at and going, oh boy, in this we'll get to them. So the guys have got to come. This is a very good defensive front that we're playing against this week.
How's Alex Criddle played?
Alex Criddle has done some good things. Alex Criddle has done some bad things. So anytime that a guy has just gotten in there for the first time and has taken the most meaningful steps of his life, it's a roller coaster. He's up and down. 1 good, 1 bad. I go, hey, Alex, this ain't Rain Man. Okay, 1 for good, 2 for bad, We're at the blackjack table, come on. Okay, they can't do it like that. All right, so Alex has got to be better than 1 for good, 2 for bad.
How do you evaluate what Stickford did in place of McCann last week?
Mark got in there for the first time, took the meaningful reps, battled, got in the front of the guy for the most part, and they put their best D lineman on him, number 10. He fought, he competed. Did he give up some penetration in the run game? Yeah, did he get beat? Sure, he got beat. It was not a perfect game, Mark Stickford. Mark Stickford has gotten better. He's gotten a lot better this year. He brings his intensity level is up, and that's what they all have to realize is I've got to bring intensity every play.
What about Matt McCann's status?
Matt McCann's status is unclear at this time, so wouldn't know. That would be a training room question. So I know he wants to play. Can he play? That I do not know. So I don't have any update on Matt McCann. I'm playing with the guys that are out here in jerseys today. That's what I have to do.
You think we'll see any more new linemen this week? Will McKenna play possibly, or anybody else? Jeff mentioned on Monday that possibly some new linemen could get rotated in.
The guys are going to get rotated in. Yes, that'll be the way it is. So they're, like I told them before, next guy's up. I'll prepare. My chance will come. I will prepare. My chance will come. Some guys are going to get their chance this week.
With TCU's defensive scheme, what makes it so complex? What makes it so challenging for offensive lines to deal with?
They angle slant. They move. They do a lot of movement, and obviously when you have good players, and you have good players, and those players move, their speed is what makes the difference in the game, and it's the speed of the game. This will be the fastest game our offensive line has seen this year. We got faster in Nevada. We got faster versus Vanderbilt. It's going to get faster versus TCU. So it gets faster each week.
Is the line where you thought it'd be going into week 3? Looking back where you're at in August?
That's a question that I don't know. I mean, I was hoping that we could do more in the run game last week, but obviously when you could drop back and we just get hot throwing it, and they were protecting it, giving them some time, and the ball was going outfield, and the guys were making plays. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do what we have to do to win the game. I never said we're going to have a 200-yard rusher or 600-yard passer. It's whatever we have to do to win the game. So they got in the way enough last week for us to win the game. So it's a work in progress each week. Each week's a new week, and I got to get the guys to play. And that's, like you've heard me say before, the hardest thing to do is to make them understand how hard they have to play. So I got to motivate them to play hard and get your guys to play hard. That's what everybody says. If you get your guys to play hard, whoever's going to play hard, I have a better chance to win the game.
What do you need to see out of your offensive line in the run game for Jeff to call more runs and for you guys to have some success there?
For us to stay in front of them and knock them back and create some type of holes. I mean, there were holes at Nevada. The running back missed them. Okay, so last week there were a couple holes and he scored it through. Then there were no holes. So for us to have a run game, they have to consistently be able to get 3 or 4 yards. I mean, if it's 1st and 10 and we get 4, now it's 2nd and 6. If it's 3rd and 2 and we get the first down, we're efficient. So we've got to be efficient in the run game. So whatever efficiency is for that particular down, that's what we have to be. And last week they were not efficient. And then At a certain point in time, you're just going to say, no, we're going to dial up another pass. So that's what it is. And I tell them, no matter if we run block or we pass block, you do what I tell you to do. I'm not a people manager, so don't come crying to me. All right? I'm not a people manager. You do what I tell you to do. Okay? Do what I tell you to do.
Who's been your best lineman?
Best lineman, Matt McCann was playing the best till he got hurt last week. Then in week 1, it was between McCann and Hermans. So those have been the 2 best.
Bramwell holding up okay?
Bramwell's holding up he's holding up fine. He's a redshirt freshman. He's holding up just fine.
Out of the young guys, I mean, who are you the most confident in during the game?
During the game, Will Bramwell. Will Bramwell's the guy that's continue to get better. Victor Beach got his first meaningful snaps in Nevada last week. So, I mean, each week, those young guys are going to get better. It just takes, it's the speed at which everything happens. You got 14 guys in that box, and they all go zipping around, and next thing you know, where'd he go? Where'd who go? I mean, that's the hard part about playing offensive line.